We go on with our next maker artist, Joe Caimo. So this project was presented at Network Alst last year, yeah? And made it at the Fab Lab with different people, and Joe will explain, and you can try it.
Hello. I've brought some devices, and if you want, you can take one now. And yeah, I can. I will also take one. So. I will explain how you put it on, and you have also a manual that is laying down on your chair. So normally all the information is on the manual. Yeah. No. Okay. Sorry. So yeah, I'm Caimo. I studied product design, and I studied also. I got my master in media arts at KASK. I'm a musician, composer, radio maker, and visual artist, and I'm artistic leader of the Megaphone Ensemble. And for example, another project of me is that I swallowed a Bluetooth microphone, and I presented the work as a live performance on several locations like the Braggegrond. And I made a documentary of the Bluetooth by swallowing a camera afterwards. So the camera followed the Bluetooth in my digestive system. And the Bluetooth was connected with an iPhone and then via Skype to the exhibition space, and I could walk wherever I want. And now I am busy with a residency in Overtoon with a new project called Human Organ Concerto. But now I'm gonna talk about the Oortjes Meter. So the first step is carry the motherboard by putting on the necklace, and attach the ear clip to your earlobe or somewhere. It's pretty difficult, but and switch on the motherboard by moving the switch downwards. The Rode Oortjes Meter, or in English the red ears measurer, or social excitement behavior communication tool, is a device used to measure an emotional state. The ear clip changes color when a temperature change of your ear is detected due to excitement. So I think now everybody has put on his Rode Oortjes Meter. So we can start. Rode Oortjes, from the Dutch name Rode Oortjes. It's comic book series about scantily dressed women, and you get it warmer from seeing sexy drawings. But you also get warmer ears from other sort of excitements. For example, when you are reading an exciting piece in a book, Your ears are warmer than at the moment where you read a more boring piece. I will show three sort of extensions of the human body that give more information about the emotional state of that person. These are projects that are also related to the emotional state, but more not so social linked. Like you all remember the mood rings. They were pieces of jewelry that could supposedly reveal your current emotion to anyone. Depending on the color the stone turned. It's no secret in reality the stones used in these rings simply react to their temperature. It's not so precise also, and yeah, the temperature of outside your body is also measured, and that's a difference with my project. It measures also the temperature, but it measures the minimum and the maximum, and then you get the rate. Another device is more high-tech comeback of the mood ring from the 21st century, following the trend of activity monitoring wristbands. The bracelet is used to keep track of a person's automatic nervous system, the bloodstream, which functions as a sort of passive control mechanism for your body. And then the third, and then the third is from the studio of Daniel Rosegaarde. It's called Intimacy. It's a high-tech fashion project exploring the relation between intimacy and technology. What you see is a dress that becomes more transparent when your body temperature gets higher. Okay. Now a little bit about colors. I forgot that I took also a lot of other books about color, but they are laying there, but I will show you afterwards. I just browsed about color theory, and this is, for example, the theory of colors from Goethe, was one of the earliest ones who explored color theory. Color is an essential part of how we experience the world, both biologically and culturally. His most fascinating theories explore the psychological impact of different colors on mood and emotion. Okay. And so on. Okay. The next slide is about another social experiment. It's the prisoner dilemma. Where the rules changes how people behave where they make the rules. They change the rules, how people behave. What happens when you change the rules? How do people evolve in the future with an extension that can read the excitement of another person? What will be the social impact? New mutated communication methods, new relationships. And Marshall McLuhan, he had it also about the extensions of the human body. The effects of technology do not manifest themselves at the level of opinions or concepts, but they change slowly and without any resistance the sense ratios or patterns of perception. The device will give a reconfiguration of the human being. And that was also an idea of making the Rode Oortjes Meter. You just wear them and you yourself, you don't see your real emotion, but the others can interpret what they want, and there will be another social structure formed. Like if you know how to interpret the tail of a cat, how to understand each other better without saying anything. This slide shows how you can understand your cat better by checking what sort of tail he shows. A cat wants to communicate, but we normally don't understand him. This is a manual to interpret the tail of the cat. I'm afraid, I'm glad to see you, I'm irritated, I'm friendly, I'm interested, I love you, I'm in numerous mood, I'm worried, I'm angry. I made a manual for the Rode Oortjes Meter, or in English, the red ears measurer, or there are more languages in French, in France, in Dutch, in Deutsch, in English, in Espanol, and I'm gonna try a friend who's from Japan and maybe other languages also. And it's I use my own color theory. Excitement is energy plus love plus power. That's on the manual. With levels from blue to red, from low excitement to high excitement. So you have from blue to red, peaceful, calm, more greenish, methodological, static, balanced, reliable, intellectual, anxious, generous, materialistic, extrovert, irrational, creative, cozy, determined, pioneering, powerful, passionate. All right. And like I said, it's a social experiment. It's a social thing, a highly essential communication tool for spaces with complicated social order. For example, a party or an exhibition or a lecture presenting the Rode Oortjes Meter or something else. It's really essential. I'm gonna talk now how I started. I started from a sketch where the idea was already given. I wanted to make a device to show how excited you are, and I showed it to Network, and they were excited about it. And I already got in contact with iMAL, and they also said yes to make it here. So I started in iMAL, making a prototype with Arduino, and here you see the prototype. Sorry, I think maybe a friend wants to see it, but yeah, it's too late. And first with Arduino, and then I wanted to make it smaller, so I ordered some 8 tiny microcontrollers, and got further in prototyping, and then I made 3D models in Rhino that I learned from product design, and Julien Maire helped me with 3D printing, and here I was printing the ear clips. After making the prototype with the help of François for programming also, François is also from iMAL, I could go for making the device in semi-mass production, and I got help also from Culture Crew, who made the final PCB board, and helped me. Culture Crew helped me also with ordering the components. And now I was able to work all night long, and all day and night long in the Fablab studio here. Here, printing, soldering, gluing. And with not much sleep, making prototypes till it works properly, programming, ordering hardware, soldering, gluing, further programming. Fortunately, they still got ready for the opening of the group exhibition Virus at Network, and there the people could walk with it. It was at the opening. It started with the opening. They could walk with it, watch art, talk with people, and drink something, and do their own research on the device. And this is the results: a black 3D printed box, a red plexiglass cap done by laser, with a drawing of an ear, 14 braided electrical wires, black earpiece consisting of 2 glued together 3D printed shapes with RGB LED and an orange thermistor. That's actually the most important part. It got out. Wait, I'll put it on. Yeah. And little boxes as packaging for the Rode Oortjes Meter I have screen printed at Nest here in Brussels. This was my presentation. Questions? Yeah, I only wanted to say one thing. Yeah, my focus was not really on technology, but how the tool affected people. A social experiment raising questions about new communication tools and social interactions. So that was my focus. Questions? Yeah, like you can read also in the manual. Yeah, I could make my own interpretation with people I know, and I saw that they maybe sometimes weren't interested because I saw that it was blue. But yeah, here it says also attention. Warning, do not take the interpretations too seriously. One should not forget that the human right to lie whenever he wants. And your own interpretation can cause false fantasies or an image that is not shared by everyone. So, yeah. But it's actually, yeah, it works. You can't fake your emotion. If you want to be passionate, it's not gonna work like that. You are passionate or not. So it's actually more. It gives more information than you maybe want. Also.
But you're saying that's about passion. Don't you think it's more about belief?
It's about excitement.
Okay.
And yeah, there is, yeah, that's yeah, belief and passion is also in that thing, and yeah, you have you can be passionate about, excited about your belief, or not so excited also. So.
Okay, thank you.